Hello friend, Dallas Cowboy Day is here. Daily news videos from our team. To not miss any, subscribe to the channel, leave your comment and support this video with your like. Let's go to the video.
Prescott. Cowboys have had no significant contract negotiations. Dallas Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott is preparing to enter the final year of his contract, and both sides appear to have made little progress in extension negotiations. Although the Cowboys may indeed want to get something done before the season, it seems that Prescott is exercising patience. There have been no significant contract negotiations between Prescott and the Cowboys, which is quite concerning with training camp approaching. Prescott recently stated that he doesn't play for money, but owner Jerry Jones knows he'll probably have to shell out more than the $55 million annually that Cincinnati Bengals quarterback Joe Burrow is earning to keep him, notes Archer. Prescott's platitudes are nice and all, but let's be realistic. Money is a significant part of the equation, and if it weren't, there wouldn't be this current impasse in Dallas. Would the Cowboys really move on from Dak Prescott? If the Cowboys can't secure a long-term deal with Prescott before the 2024 campaign, it would set the stage for free agency in March. Dallas might actually be comfortable with that if it means not having to agree to a $60 million per year contract with Prescott in the coming months. There's also a chance, and a considerable one at that no other team will be willing to pay Prescott that much money in free agency. If that's the case, the Cowboys could bring Prescott back on a more team-friendly deal. Even so, Dallas fans should brace themselves for the possibility of a future without Prescott. The 30-year-old player, who turns 31 in July, is coming off a spectacular 2023 season in which he led the NFL with 36 touchdown passes, 4,516 yards, and only 9 interceptions. As a result, he finished second in the MVP voting. However, Prescott and the Cowboys fell short in the wild card round of the playoffs, losing to the Green Bay Packers at home. This defeat brought Prescott's career playoff record to 2-5, and while that's certainly not all his fault, it could be a factor in Dallas contract negotiations. Of course, the question is, if not Prescott, then who? The Cowboys have Trey Lance, but it doesn't seem like they see him as a long-term answer. They didn't draft a quarterback in last month's NFL draft and are likely too good to land a high enough draft pick to secure one of the top signal callers in next year's class. Challenges and final decisions. Prescott is still relatively young, and aside from his lack of postseason success, he has been quite reliable under center since entering the league in 2016. He led the NFL in interceptions in 2022 despite playing only 12 games, but for the most part, Prescott has been arguably one of the top 10 quarterbacks in the game. At the moment, this is all posturing. Prescott certainly wants to stay in Dallas, and the Cowboys almost definitely want to keep him. It wouldn't be surprising to see both parties start moving toward a deal as the regular season approaches. Additionally, the team's financial situation needs to be considered. The Cowboys already have one of the highest payrolls in the league, and accommodating a robust contract for Prescott might mean significant adjustments in other areas of the roster. Salary cap management is a delicate game, and ensuring the team remains competitive while meeting the financial demands of their star quarterback will be a challenge for Jerry Jones and his administrative team. Finally, the pressure from fans and the media can influence the negotiation process. Prescott is one of the most recognized faces of the franchise, and losing a player of his stature could have repercussions not just on the field, but also in terms of marketing and fan support. The Cowboys must weigh these factors carefully as they seek a solution that benefits both parties and keeps the team on the path to future success. Now let's talk about Trevon Diggs and his preparation for the comeback season. Dallas Cowboys cornerback Trevon Diggs hoped for another successful season in 2023, but his journey was cut short due to a late-season injury. For Dallas to succeed on defense in 2024, Diggs will need to regain his 2022 form. At just 25 years old, he's entering the prime of his NFL career. If healthy, Diggs could be one of the league's best cornerbacks in 2024. Tyler Reed of Sports Illustrated believes Trevon Diggs is one of the 5 most important players on the Cowboys roster for the 2024 season. Reed highlighted the importance of Diggs being available, saying, "Just 2 seasons ago, Trevon Diggs seemed destined for a Hall of Fame career. The former Alabama star had 11 interceptions in the 2021 season. However, last season simply wasn't his year. Diggs played in only 2 games before an ACL injury sidelined him for the rest of the year. A healthy Diggs is a powerful weapon this Cowboys team has to combat offensive attacks. In just a few games last season, Diggs recorded 4 tackles, forced a fumble, secured an interception, and had 3 pass deflections. This shows his potential and the difference he can make in the Cowboys' defense. If Diggs gets injured again, the Cowboys' cornerback group will be weakened. He is set to start alongside Darren Bland, whom many fans believe should have been the Defensive Player of the Year last season. With the departure of Stephon Gilmore, who played well in Diggs' absence, the depth at the position is reduced. Diggs, Micah Parsons, and DeMarcus Lawrence form the core of the Cowboys' defense. The health of these 3 players will be crucial for Dallas' playoff chances this season. If Diggs gets injured again, the Cowboys will need to consider a trade or signing a free agent, such as Xavier Howard. Jordan Lewis and Nashan Wright are the current backups at the cornerback position. Diggs staying healthy is essential for the Cowboys' aspirations this season, given that defense is the team's strong point.